About?
Brother Alexis, would you just give us a minute, please?
Yes, of course, about.
Mr. Harris, I wanted to have a word with you before you conducted your interview.
Of course. What can I do for you?
Brother Alexis, his intentions towards Brother Westrop, they are good, but unfortunately he doesn't understand the ramifications of this account.
I'm sorry, I don't think I follow you.
Well, Brother Westrop is a very old and troubled soul, as you're about to find out. But he does have a story to tell, Mr. Harris. But now, if you were to publish that story in your newspapers the way it is, well, people may look upon the treatment of Brother Westrop as something outdated and possibly archaic.
Sounds like you're hiding something. Did he get proper care?
Oh, absolutely. No, he was given the best possible attentions he ever could have been, under the circumstances.
What exactly are you afraid of?
The world, Mr. Harris, the world cannot know of our failure here. Do you understand?
So this is an image thing for the church. Is that what you're saying?
If you were to cast the monastery and the church in a poor light, then maybe the consequences would be a lot worse and not looking good.
Okay, look, if you don't want me to do this interview, why don't you just say so?
Oh, no. The story has got to be told, Mr. Harris. All I'm asking is that when you come to write it, just use your discretion, Mr. Harris. Use your discretion.
I thought I made it clear when I agreed to do this interview. I can't guarantee what ends up in my story. No, I'm incredibly busy, so if there's nothing else, let's get on with it.
Brother Alexis, would you come here? Would you just make sure that Mr. Harris gets everything that he requires?
Yes, of course, about.
Oh, that was interesting.
I should tell you a few things before we go inside. I've noticed change in his personality.
What do you mean?
It seems his mind is not what it used to be. For most of the time, he's quite lucid in his thoughts. But other times, he seems to be elsewhere.
So what? Alzheimer's? Dementia?
No. Not that. He has constant nightmares. Until recently, he had not spoken to a living soul for 35 years.
35 years?
He took a vow of silence when he first came to us.
So why now?
He wants to tell his story before it's too late. I believe he senses he has little time left. In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sanctis. Amen. It's Scott Harris. He has come to listen to your story. He's a friend of Dr. Black.
Brother Westrop, my name is Scott Harris. I'm with the Times. It's a pleasure to meet you.
We shall see. Sit. So, you've come to hear my story.
Yes, I have. And I guess my first question is...
Is it true? Yes, it's true. All of it. And my question to you is, will you believe it?
I can't make any promises. But I'll listen with an open mind.
Unfortunately, people only believe when it happens to them.
I was one of them.
Okay, well, we can start whenever you're ready.
It's nothing. Drafty old building.
The reason I shut myself up in this place is because bad things happen to people around me.
Bad things. Can you elaborate?
People have been hurt, and some have died. You see, I have something inside me that makes me do terrible things. I see you don't believe, but before this night is over, you will. You will.
Brother Mister, let's get you back into the chair.
His eyes. What happened to his eyes?
It happened decades ago. I just turned 40. It was supposed to be the beginning of the rest of my life with Emily. Little did I know how our fates were sealed that one night.
Go on.
We were walking home one night. It was dark. We were held up at gunpoint. I struggled with the gunman, but the next thing I knew, I was lying on the cold floor. Emily leaning over me, crying hysterically.
You were shot?
I was dead for 4 minutes.
What do you mean you were dead?
Until the paramedics revived me. Better had I stayed dead. They would all still be alive today.
They? Who are they?
Emily, Sam, Stacy, Tom.
I don't understand.
They all died up in that house. It killed them all, one by one. And they weren't the only ones to die up there. God help us. People have been dying up there for over 100 years.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What was that? What just happened?
I think we should stop here for today. It's not good for him. Or else.
He gets violent?
No, not Brother Mistro. It's the other one that is dangerous.
What other one?
Come help me to put him into the bed. Oh.
Jesus. Oh my God. What on earth is that foul smell?
That was only the beginning.
We should come back in a few days. He needs time to rest.
Yeah. Scott! Help me! What do you want me to do?
Just hold him down, he won't last long.
Is he epileptic?
No.
Then what the hell's going on with him? You're telling me he's possessed?
We must leave him for now. Please come.
So, you came back. Ready for the rest of my story?